What up, everybody? Welcome back to iRacing. And today we are doing some week 13 races. We are at Bark River. This is a Pro 4 and Pro 2 mix. I chose to start from the pits because I was the top rated driver and wanted to do some work on passing trucks. And we also have our buddy John Daniels from Midwest and also Pony in the race session. And so here in just a moment we will be getting the green flag, and once we get the green flag then it will allow me to leave the pits. But anyways, if you do find yourself enjoying this, I would appreciate it if you'd hit the like button, and if you have not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. And this is a 10-lap race, and as you can see we are released. And starting in the pits at this track has a huge disadvantage, as basically I'm starting half a lap behind. But we are going to be taking the green flag ourselves here in just a moment. And like I said, this is a 10-lap race, and I'm going to see if I can, how high I can get, see if I can get a pretty good finish. And yeah, we're going around turns 2 and 3 and doing our best to try to catch up. And as you can see, we've done a little modification to the rattlesnake. I started the 404 racing after the rattlesnake was created, so I've gone and added 404 racing as well as put myself as the 404 truck. But you may have noticed I've already picked up one spot, and technically I picked up 2 spots because another guy didn't even start. So we're working through the turns 9 into 10 and 11, and we'll be taking the completion of the first lap. And while we're racing here, John just bought this track about an hour before this race.
Bye, it was good while it lasted.
Didn't really have much time to practice, but he was able to start in P2 and pretty much stayed up there the entire time. And over the jump, and we should be picking up another spot here in just a moment, as I believe another truck has towed. And yes, you can see there on the relative that another truck has towed. So we're going to be moving up into the 8th position. And we're already catching up to one of the other trucks that's on the track. And you can see that I'm doing my best to take the inside lines where appropriate. I saw the line that guy was taking and saw that he was going to go all the way across the track, so I backed out a little bit. And once we pass him, then we will be looking at the Pro 2 truck. And I kind of made a mistake there and pushed him extremely wide. So I gave the spot back. Again, week 13, doesn't really matter. But again, I'm setting up my line for the next corner. He backed out, and I'm going to, I believe, if I remember right, complete the pass over this jump. And I do. It was a little bit risky because he jumped across my rear. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and take the Pro 2. that will put us now in 7th place. 8th place. I don't know what place. 8th place. But 7th place is actually close on the relative. You can see I'm apexing that corner. And over the jump. We are coming up on the number 5 truck, who is currently running in 7th. And had a little bit of an answer over the first jump, as you're going to see here in just a second. He did not get a very good angle and wasn't able to hold his line, and kind of messed me up a little bit. But we are back on the track. He ended up towing or vanishing. So we are now up to 8th place. And you can see that, or actually, you can see that we've got another truck that we are aiming on quickly. Still got a couple of corners behind him. However, we are running laps that are a little faster, primarily because of the fact that I have ran this track a lot. So I know the track, I know how to drive it. It's just been a while. There's a really good battle going on up at the front with P1 through 5, I believe it is. P1 through 4.
Sorry.
And that was John apologizing. And I'm going to go ahead and take this off. That doesn't work. There are the leaders. And I think here in just a little bit, we're going to be getting P6. I believe either this lap or the next lap, something happens up front. And we end up picking up a couple more spots. But once again, do thank everybody for watching this. And again, if you guys are enjoying this, I appreciate it if you hit the like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel as well. We are getting close to the end. I'm not entirely sure of the lap, but I want to say we're probably around 6 or 7, or maybe even 8. You guys can see up there in the top left. We're slowly gaining. And we are going to pick up another spot right here. And we're going to pick up another spot here, and I kind of tapped him a little bit.
Sorry, Ryder. You're good. That was my fault.
And that's going to move us up to 5th place. So yeah, coming around the final bend one more time.
Wow.
You can see the rattlesnake's been a little beat up there on the back. And I believe we have one to go at the line. And after I finish showing my view, I will show John's last lap so you guys can see his result. And you will see the standings. But there was some interesting stuff that happened the last lap. Some intentional, some not intentional. Yeah, like I said, I believe this, and there we can see the flag man waving the white flag. So this is the final lap. And I was doing everything I could trying to get up to the podium. But I was just pushing way too hard and made some mistakes.
I promise that wasn't intentional.
But once again, thank you guys for hanging out and checking this out. And we are going to be taking the checkered flag and coming home in P4 after starting in the pits. We started 12th out of 12. Like I said, coming home in P4. So now let's go and watch the last lap for John. All right, so here is the start of the final lap. And as you can see, John is currently, I believe, showing in the lead. And got a little squirrely on turn 2. It came out of turn 3 just fine. Over the jumps. And got up on the berm on turn 4. And the jump side by side with P2. But John takes the angle, and the 5 truck tries to cross him over. And unfortunately, on the whoops, John got a little sideways.
I promise that wasn't intentional.
Again, he only bought the track an hour ago, so has yet to figure out exactly how to get over those whoops. But yeah. You can see what the 5 truck is doing, and looks kind of intentional. And then there's this. And John saw it coming, stopped, let him slide on by, and came home with the win. So good race by John, even though the 5 truck didn't think so. But anyways, I will talk to you all next time.